Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, therefore I apologise in advance if I stumble over my words going forwards, and indeed if the quality of this video is fairly poor, if there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision Song Contest related video here on my channel. And obviously this year's contest is not happening, but I still want to keep filming videos all the way through the rest of this month. There's only a few days left, but into April, into May, and then on throughout the summer if possible. Feel free to leave suggestions as to what to film in the comments below. I should say there'll be links in the description as well, as always, to my other social media pages, which you can check out if you so wish. In my last two videos, I reacted to plenty of Eurovision songs, snippets of songs to be more precise, all the entries that have finished second at the contest and all the entries that have finished third. Today I'm going to be watching a video somebody's uploaded, which contains snippets of all the songs that have finished last at the Eurovision Song Contest. I want to make this clear again. I have been a Eurovision fan since 2003. I like to think my knowledge of the contest is pretty good, although pre-1980, 1975 it's a little bit rusty. However, I will have heard the songs that are going to feature in the video I'm watching at some point in the past in full. So, ESC France uploaded this in June of last year, and I am going to watch it. The video that I'm watching won't be in the corner of the video that you're currently watching. Sorry about that. It can't be helped. I'm just going to get straight into this. Okay. And obviously, some years we had more than one song finish last. We had a lot of joint last places. So I assume that they will all be in this video. Here we go. 1956. There was no last place. So in 1957, it was Bob Martin for Austria. Wohin kleines Pony. Yeah, I've said this in the last two videos I filmed. Those early years of the contest, everybody seemed to sing so well. Even the songs that didn't get many points at all or got 0 points. The singers, usually pretty good. And this is another example of a grand song with a sweeping melody, smartly dressed guy. Netherlands, 1958. Corrie Brokken, former winner. It's a sweet song, Heel de Wereld. Very sweet song. And then also 1958, Luxembourg. And Grand Amour, Solange Berry. Oh. Yeah, again, very sweet song. Monaco, 1959, Jacques Pille. My Friend Pierrot. This has got quite the beat to it, quite up-tempo. Yeah. Here's Camilo Felgen for Luxembourg, 1960. I think this is in Luxembourg's own language. Yeah, pleasant enough, but nothing truly special. Austria again, 1961, Sehnsucht by Jimmy McHulis. All the guys back then wearing suits. Belgium as well, Bob Benny. September Gouden Roos. So I'm assuming that the word for September in Dutch is the same as it is in English. Again, nothing truly memorable. And then 1962, Belgium again, Fudd Leclerc, who represented Belgium loads of times. Don Nom. Bow Tie. Again, this sort of sweeping melody, if you see what I mean. Oh, this is a pretty good last placed entry, this one. 1962, Victor Balaguer, Chamame, which I think means call me. Oh yeah, it feels very Spanish. Quite up-tempo. This really isn't that bad, and it got 0 points. That's harsh. Austria again. Elena Schwartz. This is quite operatic. Nur in der Wiener Luft. I mean, great singer, but you can see why it didn't do that well. This is a great last placed entry. Netherlands 62. Katinka, de Spelbrekkers. I think this is before bands were allowed in Eurovision, but clearly duos were. Yeah, this is quite classy. Last place. 0 points, very harsh. And then 1963 we have the Dutch again, Annie Palman. Een Speeldoos. Very white teeth. Nothing truly memorable. Norway. Solveig by Anita. 63 this is. Yeah, a lot of these songs, and it's the case when you look back at the older contests, a lot of the songs, very few of them were poor, in my opinion. A lot of them were forgettable, and almost everybody sang well. Finland. Laila Halme, Muistojeni Laulu. Lots of similar hairstyles as well. Yeah, you just want to sway about. Ah, yes, Sweden, 63. Engongi, Stockholm. Monica Zetterlund. This is quite a cool, sophisticated sort of song. Again, you can sort of understand why it finished last. This is very different from the Swedish. Quite jazzy and mysterious. Very different. Man gewöhnt sich so schnell an das Schöne. Nora Nova, Germany, 64. No video footage of this one. Up tempo. Nice stuff. Portugal. Now, was this Portugal's debut? I want to say it was. Antonio Calvario, Oração. A stirring tune. Yugoslavia. Život je sklopio krug. Not entirely sure which language that's in. Could be Serbian, Montenegrin, Bosnian. Sabahudin Kurt. Nice instrumentation. Yeah. Switzerland. I miei pensieri Anita Traversi. This is also 64. Yeah, I mean, these are fine songs. There's not a whole lot to say about them because I think in terms of variety, it was really the 70s, definitely into the 80s, where we started to get a lot more of that. Let me know your thoughts. Germany. Paradies, wo bist du? Oh, yeah. There's a sort of Latin instrumentation almost with this one. Toe-tapping melody. Conchita Bautista. Que bueno, que bueno. Yeah, passionate. Yeah, I mean, pretty good. Belgium, 65. Oh. Is she blowing a kiss? That's actually not too bad. Finland. Good-looking chap, Victor Klimenko. The language of 1,000 syllables. Monaco, 66. Teresa, who I don't think was from Monaco or indeed France. Bien plus fort. Lots of long notes, you know, lots of musicians really belting them out. Here's Domenico for Italy, 66. Il Sole, Dio come ti amo. Should have won a few years before, of course, and then got a big fat 0 in 66. Switzerland again. What heart have you broken? I think the English translation. Dun, 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 dun. Not bad. And now we're into colour TV. This is pretty good. Ronnie Tober with Morgan for the Netherlands, 68. Sort of a cream-coloured suit. Da 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 da. Yeah. Finland, 68. This is good. Christina Hautala. Yeah. You can have a bit of a dance to this one if you want. Gunkeloke. Yeah. Norway, 69. Norway, yes. Oi, oi, oi. So glad jeg skal bli. Yes, yes, yes. So glad I will be. Something like that. A blue dress. Lots of la la las. Luxembourg, 1970. I fell from the sky. Another bow tie. They were popular. Good singer. Malta's debut. Ah, what a shame they finished last. Albeit with 52 points. Joe Grech. Marie Maltia, a language we don't often hear at Eurovision now at all, Maltese. And then, a year later, last again. Sort of matching outfits almost. But, yeah, really not bad. This, on the other hand, I mean, purple outfits is not a good look. This is Belgium 73, Nicole and Hugo. Wow. I mean, the outfits shouldn't play a part, but I think in this case, they did. Norway 74. The First Day of Love. Again, not bad. Germany 74. Cindy and Bert. He's in a green suit. That's quite the look. Yeah, that's a bit dreary, that song. Switzerland, also 74. Singing in German. The orchestra's great. It's a shame they got rid of it, in many ways. Portugal, e depois estou adeus. Paulo de Carvalho. You know, I really am quite surprised. It's been so long since I listened to some of these songs. I am surprised that many of these finished last. I really am. Turkey. Now, was this Turkey's debut? I think it was, 75. Samia Yankee. Quite forgettable. And here is Ann-Karin Strom finishing last for Norway again. But this is pretty good, a sort of disco feel, very 70s. Gold dress. Matahari. Is that the Mamas as the backing group there? Did you see that? Sweden last in 77. Beatles by Forbes. Da, 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 da. I mean, not really anything like the Beatles. But not a bad song. Ah, what a classic. Mil, eter mil, do 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 do. Ah, Shantagan. Now, I'm just going to check here because I don't want to start saying things that aren't true. But this is arguably the most famous song to finish last, the most famous song to get 0 points in Eurovision. Shantagan, yes, he did. He passed away just over a month ago on the 24th of February in Sweden at the age of 70. I mean, he was involved in the Norwegian selection process so many times, so a bit of a Norwegian legend. And this song, even though his vocals weren't the best on the night, this is the Paris contest, is it not? It's really not that bad a song. It's quite catchy. Ettermeel. Belgium. Oh, my word. Belgium finished last loads of times. Hey Nana. Da, 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 da. Yeah, the melodies, they're all in my head somewhere. Whoa, that's quite the hairstyle. Big frizzy hair for Christina Simon. Austria 79. Very low key, nothing special. Oh! Yes. Huilumies. Favessa Matti Loiri. Or Loiri, I do apologise. Anyway, it's Finland 1980. He's got a flute. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a last place song. Norway 1981. Wearing pyjamas by the looks of it, yes. Finn Kalvik, Aldri Livet. Da, 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 da. Maybe a bit too simple to stand out, I guess. Oh, well, this is quite comical. Finland 82, this is the Harrogate contest. Nukupomin by Kojo, the drummer out of time, you will have noticed if you've seen this performance. I mean, I suppose it's slightly rocky, this song, but very messy. Opera, opera, opera. This is Turkey 83, Chetin Alp and the Short Waves. Opera, opera. Opera. Very repetitive. Quite silly. And I know who's coming up next. Remedios Amaya. Quien maneja mi barca. 1983 Spain. This is quite a famous last place entry as well. I mean, I think it's the case here is perhaps not the right song for this singer. Maybe. I ought to listen to that again in full. It's probably not as bad as I think it is. Austria 84. Yep. You can tell this is the 80s. Einfach Weg by Anita. Oh yeah. That's not that bad. Belgium again, my word. My word, they did finish last a lot. Belgium 85, Lacht Menugan, Linda La Pomme. Oh. This is very dull. Cyprus, Torazo, 1986. Da da da. Bloke playing the bongos. That's not that bad. Turkey, 87. Seyel Taner and Locomotive. Lasers, which we don't often get at Eurovision, do we? Not bad enough to get a big fat zero. Austria, Mona Lisa. Wilfried, 1988. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this is probably not the most exciting video you'll ever watch on YouTube, but I don't know, I thought it might have been interesting to film. A lot of these songs really aren't bad. Da, da. Iceland 1989. Daniel. I think he's had quite a successful career in Iceland, actually. There's just something a bit awkward about that performance, though. 1990, Brandenburger Tor, Ketil for Norway. This is somewhat up-tempo, but also a little bland. And in the same year, Finland, Free. I think this is Finland singing in Swedish. Could be wrong. This is Beat, the name of the band. Look at those hairstyles. Bit jazzy. Yeah. Again, purple, not a great look. Thomas Forschner for Austria, but I think the year before, or in 1989, he finished in the top 6, top 5 for Austria. Venedig im Regen, Venice in the Rain, I think. Yama Yama for Finland, 1992. Yama 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 Ya. I mean, catchy but silly. And now we are into my lifetime. 1993, Belgium. Barbara Dex, who has an award named after her, which goes to, if you were unfamiliar with this, it goes to the worst dressed act every year. I think that's very harsh. I don't think her outfit's that bad at all here. Jemand als jij. Quite sleepy. But I must say, not that bad. 94, Lithuania's debut. Of course, this could have been the year they won. But alas. I think the English translation, Lullaby for My Beloved, typical ballad. Quite a gruff voice. Germany, I don't think this was their worst result to date at this point, but definitely one of their worst. Stone and Stone. Yeah, it's the melody here. Just not a fan of it, really. Finland, 1996. A sort of folk song. Da 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 da. Jasmine. I really like the Finnish language, though. Ah, well. This, I think, is really quite underrated. I think it's still in my personal top 10 from 1997. This is Norway, San Francisco. Tor Endresen. Yeah, it's a bit dated even for 1997, but it's not bad. Portugal, on the other hand, from the same year, very forgettable. Celia Lawson. Yeah. Really quite dull. This is underrated. Big Fat Zero. This is the Birmingham contest. Gunvor with Lassine. Quite uplifting. Da, 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 da. Yeah. And then Spain, 1999. The outfit here, perhaps the issue. This multicoloured striped dress. Oh, no, no, no. Quite a relaxing song. No quiero escuchar. Yeah. And now we are into the current century. Belgium. Natalie Sauce. Yeah, this is relatively uninspired. How did Israel not finish last that year? Unbelievable. Underrated. 2001 Iceland. Too Tricky Angel. One of these guys would be back as part of Sigurjón's Friends in 2011, I think. This is good. And then we have Norway. Yes. Again. I'm on my... yes, so on and so forth. I'm getting the lyrics messed up. Anyway, On My Own. A stirring ballad, but I suppose a little forgettable. And then Denmark, 2002. On the Catwalk. Yeah. Maybe a little nervous. But I think this was one of the favourites to win the O2 contest, and it finished last with 7 points. Oh, well, Gemini. I can tell you, being from the UK, that this act, I think, split up pretty much straight after the Riga contest, and they've done nothing since. They were out of tune. The whole thing, quite cheap. I think they had issues trying to get her an outfit. and they complained about their in-ears, you know, not being able to hear the backing track or whatever. Still, I think 0 points all these years later, a little harsh. And this is really underrated. Knut Anders Sorum with High for Norway, 2004 in Istanbul. A sun that could ease all your pain. I'm so out of tune, it's unbelievable. Holding your heart. This is good. That's good. Yeah, it's that high note in the chorus that scuppered Germany's chances in 05. Run and Hide. Ooh. Bit of a rock song. Not too bad, but a different singer, maybe better. Malta, 06. Couldn't believe this finished last at the time. Couldn't believe it. He could have sounded better. Fabrizio back for another bite of the Eurovision cherry. This was pretty good. And then we have Ireland, 07. Very traditional. They can't stop the spring. There's the Boran. Dervish. The only issue with this song is that it went on too long. It was just too repetitive. But 5 points is low. The UK, 2008, Andy Abraham. He was the runner-up on our version of the X Factor years ago. Funky stuff. I thought he did a really smashing job. Did not deserve joint last. Oh, that's interesting. They've missed out Poland and Germany from 2008. Interesting. Well, I think the UK is the official last place anyway. So, Finland 09. Here's a fun fact for you. 2009, I still wasn't really paying attention to the national finals at this point. But I remember I used to spend my lunch times at school watching the Eurovision music videos on one of the computers at my school. And this was... It might well have been my favourite coming into the Moscow contest, actually. It's certainly not anymore. Waldo's People. Pulsating beats. I mean, his vocals were really quite poor. Another Nadir for the UK. Josh Dubovi. That sounds good to me. I mean, he didn't sound great, but he's actually not that bad a singer. Plus, the issue here was not him. It was the song. Dated, terrible stuff. The songwriting team, yes, they'd had plenty of hits writing music for the likes of Kylie Minogue years ago, but this was just not right for Eurovision. That does not sound good to me. 2011, oh well. Switzerland. Like hell this should have finished last. In Love for a While, Anna Rossinelli. This is just really cute. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Norway, I think this is the last time they finished last, 2012. Tuji. 7 points. Very low for a song that's not that bad. Ireland, 2013. Yeah, a lot of people were surprised this finished last. 5 points for Ryan Dolan. Very repetitive and cheesy, though. 2014, France. Yeah, I mean, this is before the jury points and the public points were added together as they currently are. But I expected this to do a lot better than it did. Just 2 points. Twin Twin. Such a colourful, vibrant performance. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça. Yeah. Austria on home soil in 2015. I like his hat. I like the whole look. The piano on fire. The makes. You just feel like you've heard it so many times before. And Germany as well. Of course, it wasn't going to be Anne-Sophie. It was going to be... what's the guy's name? Andreas Kummert, I believe it is. Give me back my heart of... I can't remember what the song's called. But anyway, this is Black Smoke. Quite sultry. And for some reason, people just forgot about it. Yeah, we're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. 2016 was Germany again. I mean, that outfit. Not the best look for Jamie Lee. But I really liked her, and I've kept up with music she's released since. And then, oh, they're playing the clip where Manel Navarro's voice broke during the performance of Do It For Your Lover. Oof. I mean, that ruined any chance he had. Spain should not have sent this, but the song, I suppose the studio version, is not too bad at all. Do It For Your Lover. 2018. Here it is. Arguably the best song to finish last. Portugal on home soil. O Jardim, Claudia and Isaura. I loved everything about this. Everything about it. There's John's tears. Isaura. I loved everything about that. I can't believe it finished last. And here's the UK coming in strong with last place. Bigger Than Us, Michael Rice. He's done absolutely nothing since. Not that I'm aware of. And that's it. What can you say about that song? Disappointing staging. Studio version's better. Very safe from the BBC once again. Anyway, that's it. I do apologise because I know this video wasn't the most exciting I've ever uploaded, but that's me reacting to snippets of all the songs that have finished last in the history of the Eurovision Song Contest. Let me know your thoughts. What's the best song to finish last in your opinion? For me, I'd say by some distance, it's Claudia Pascoal for Portugal, just 2 years ago. Anyway, that's it. Until next time, whenever that may be, stay safe, stay indoors if you can, and I'll be back with another Eurovision related video at some point, probably reacting to all the 4th placed entries. I don't know. Feel free to leave suggestions, and that really is it. Sorry for rambling, and sorry if the quality wasn't that great. Bye for now.